Yo, this is Sima. No room for weakness, no place for softness. Seeing every mission accomplished. Here we are again today in silver, as you already know. I'm currently in this sell trade, which is moving very aggressively towards my take profit. This is just a 2.3 risk to reward trade. Not so much. It's actually a very struggling trade, but I managed to capture it. So you know how I do it here. I break down my trades, explain how I was able to capture it, and for someone to also learn from this. Okay, so today you need to pay attention to what I'm about to talk about, because this trade is strictly possible because of what I call the connecting area of interest. So I'm gonna buttress more on that. If you know how I trade, you know I trade using the CIMA model, which is about spotting the impulse, establishing area of interest, mapping out liquidity, and analyzing entry. So I'm going to start clearly about that. So in terms of spotting my impulse, you already know that I like to do that from the 15 minutes time frame. Okay, so spot the impulse and the location. Okay, now in terms of my locations, I like to go to the higher time frame. Spotting my impulse, I like to go to the 15 minutes time frame. 15 minutes time frame is the major time frame where I like to make my trading analysis from. The higher time frame is mainly for me to know exactly where the market is, because I need to know the location of the market, because the location of the market can control what is happening in the 15 minutes time frame. So to make it simple for me, I focus on where are we in the higher time frame and what is the 15 minutes time frame saying. As simple as that. So going to the higher time frame, clearly you can see that this is 2-hour time frame. The market hit this zone, okay, in the higher time frame, and then market started dropping down. Okay, so that's very aggressive push to the downside. So which means the market is being rejected from the higher time frame supply zone down. Okay, then having determined that where we are coming from in the higher time frame, I will go to the 15 minutes time frame, which is my major time frame. So pay attention to what I'm about to describe here. So here in 15 minutes time frame, I'm going to zoom this for clarity's sake. Okay, now if you look at here now, you see that the market pushed down right here. Okay, pushed up, came back, broke structure, that's broke this low, returned back again, break this low as well. Okay, that's this low, returned up, dropped down, and broke this low, pushed up, mitigated this level right here. Okay, dropped down, returned again, mitigated the same level, dropped down, returned up again, mitigated the same level, dropped down, then returned up again, mitigated the same level, and then this drop. Okay, now how did I decide to still sell here? I'm gonna explain. Ooh, my TP is hit. This is so cool. I'm gonna call it a day here. Okay, all right, so moving on with our analysis. So now the market had a multiple test of this zone right here. Okay, now this high, I'm going to take this out. This high you're seeing here, okay, you see the other block, you see the candle boundary level. Okay, this high becomes the last high of importance. Remember, this high mitigated this block. Okay, now because this guy had multiple tests on it, I call this zone the connecting area of interest. Okay, because it is connected to several areas. All right, now for me to say that the market has changed character, I need market to close with a body candle above this level. Okay, now the last push that happened during my time window still failed to do that. Okay, meaning that by the SEMA model, this was simply a liquidity sweep movement. Okay, so market just came up to sweep liquidity and had what I call a deep mitigation of this area. Okay, now following that, I dropped down to the 1 minute time frame. Okay, I dropped down to the 1 minute time frame towards my time window, and here you can see clearly how this market shoot this break, pushed up, and then as soon as I saw that market breaking through, this is my entry, my stop loss right above here. Okay, and then for my take profits, I went straight to this 15 minutes. Look at right here. You see this other block right here in 15 minutes. Let me zoom this clearly. You see this other block, this last candle here. Then that's where I targeted for my take profit. So I put a red horizontal line there, and that's where the market drops straight down, okay, to hit my take profit. Okay, so that's just it. So this is based on connecting areas of interest. So because there's a lot of time that you can make this mistake of thinking that this break right here is the change of character. No, if a zone has been tested several times, you cannot trade in opposite direction against that zone until the zone has been taken out, because that is a confirmation. As long as the zone continues to reject, then the sellers are still very active on that zone. So that is the take home right here. So if you like what I'm doing here, do well to subscribe and follow me. I will continue to drop some important stuffs like this, and you continue to learn. Thank you.